What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today, sadly, is a little bit of a red day. We are crashing, I shall say, right now. Uh, Pretty much all markets are down. Bitcoin's pretty much down. Ethereum is down. I will run through it in a little bit. Basically, though, if there ever was a time to like DCA, this is it. Like, this is the time I want to be buying. This is the panic moment that basically we've been waiting for. I've been saying it for a few months now that Bitcoin was basically at its all-time high, and a 5% correction to me still meant it was at its all-time high. So right now we're seeing a much bigger correction, and honestly the question is if we will hold that 100k. If not, we could drop down possibly all the way to 75k, but let's grab the chart in a little bit. So today a little bit of a different video. Sadly, no hyped altcoin or whatever. But I think it's important to not panic. Like, this is the reason why we use risk protection. This is why we don't over leverage ourselves. This is why I personally am not a big fan of leverage trading, because right now I'm not panicking. I'm completely calm. I'm buying a little bit more here and there, and basically waiting to see what happens next. But let's get into that video. And also, once more, if you want to do me a favor, please like and subscribe to my channel. We're growing very quickly, so thank you all for that. And yeah, let's keep that going, and let's see where we're at today. Let's get into the video. All right, so here we are back at CoinMarketCap. First of all, the Fear and Greed Index. Don't forget that this is a lagging indicator. So probably tomorrow or in a couple of hours or whenever it recalculates, we're very likely to see extreme greed. This is a very big correction on a correction we basically already had. So yeah, Bitcoin basically now 25% down from its all-time high. Ethereum over 7 days, 20% down. Yeah, Tether obviously not, because it's a stable coin, but XRP is down, BNB is down, Solana is down, ADA is down, Tron relatively low, Dogecoin is down, Hype is down, basically everything is down. Everything that has any validity, SUI 26%. So basically what this means is if you are leverage trading, a lot of people will be short trading this today. A lot of people in the discourse that I'm in are short trading as well. And if you're into that, then yes, you can obviously grab some short trades, but it'll be very volatile. So it can easily correct up before it goes back down. So be very careful if you want to do that. Now, I am more on the spot side, and this is exactly why. Because of these massive spikes, I don't want to be panicking. What I do want to be doing is getting the best entries for my positions. Now, Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, BNB, Solana, I expect all of them to be here in the next 10 years. I expect all of them to be more valuable in the next 10 years. So when is a very good time to be buying? That would be right now. A 20% discount on Ethereum and a 10% discount on Bitcoin, even higher if you look from its all-time high. And the same goes for Ethereum, and the same goes for XRP, etc. So these are the times that you want to be looking at that. Now, quite simply put, this was my technical analysis of Bitcoin since a couple of weeks ago. And we can see that it pretty much respected these levels, but what I was kind of hoping to see was a range between these. But obviously we broke this, and we basically shot straight down. Now, the level where we are at currently, I mean, there is support, but I don't think it's a very strong support, especially since it's relatively newish grounds, but it is an historic level. So it is support. Let's put a horizontal line there. Just let's put one. But as we can see, let's put a orange so we can differentiate. But like I said, if you are leverage trading, we're starting to see a little bit of a bounce here. Now, that could be a dead cat bounce that could easily correct further down. We did go below 100k, but we also moved back up. And I think it's crucial to see if we hold this level. Like if we break that 100K, I think it will spark a massive, massive sell-off. And yeah, wherever we end up, like we could go below that 94, 95K. Like that is a bit of a stronger level in my opinion. There's a lot more activity around the area, but if we break that, like I could definitely see lower levels. Like that 70, 80K range definitely becomes in the few then. But I think the next few months will be crucial for it. And yeah, all I can say basically is protect yourself against that. Don't panic. If we all believe Bitcoin is going to be here in the next several years, we all believe Bitcoin having reached that 125K is going to break it in the very near future. These are the times that I'm going to be buying. Like this is the time that I think is where we create our margin, especially as a spot trader. Like I said, I am mostly a spot trader, but this is the time for me to be buying both Bitcoin, Ethereum, and just leaving the alts where it is for now. Like I DCA'd a little bit into the altcoins, in the bigger altcoins, but right now is Bitcoin time for me. And basically, this is my spot market on BitUnix. I think right now is a good time to be posting some limit orders. And like I always said, like I try to look at naked price action. I mean, just looking at this, like if we break this level, like I said, at 80, 90K is very attainable. It comes very close. And I think that is the first area where, besides, I mean, there's activity around that 95K as well. So let's put that line right here. So there is support there. And I think the 67K, maybe somewhere around there. I think these are the levels that we're going to be looking at, possibly 88, possibly. But yeah, we could see a little bit of a bounce here before we go further down. But I think right now for this year, we're done. And I think around like last year, I said the exact same thing. We had a bit of a crappy end of the year, except for the last week or something out of the top of my mind. Last 2 weeks. And basically Q1, like Q1, Q2, like February, March, that's where we saw a big move up. And that's exactly what I'm expecting to happen this year as well, because cycles or yearly tempo tends to repeat itself. So unless we start seeing very good news, very different news, some event which acts like a catalyst for a big push up, like I think for now we're going to be done. I think for now we're going to see a cool down, basically an entry into, well, I dislike the term bear market, but I think we're going to see a bit of a cool down period for now. Yeah, I just wanted to get that out. Like, be careful, stay safe. Don't, like, yes, it's oversold right now. That's why I think we'll start seeing a little bit of a bounce. We'll start seeing a little bit of buying momentum where the sellers are cooled down. But I think for sure we're going to see more. We're going to see more of price drop. I think we're going to see more of a cool down. And the sad part is that total crypto market cap is at 3.3. So we're basically $1 trillion down from its all-time high. And I think that's considerable. I think that's very telling. It's not just money moving elsewhere. No, it's money selling. So the total crypto market cap is draining very quickly. And yeah, I think it's going to take time to build that back up. I don't think that will happen overnight because it's massive amounts of money. Even though the crypto market is smaller in total, I think it's still a massive amount of money that's being moved. And it's going to take time to stop the bleed and also grow back up. Unless we start seeing a very big shift in market cap or a reason to shift more money into crypto, I think for now we're going to see more of a cool down period. But if we know how to take advantage of it, that's not necessarily a bad thing. It just means we're going into an accumulation period where we're just going to be buying crypto on the cheap, as opposed to be buying the small dips when the prices are high. I think this, especially for a lot of new investors, beginning investors that are now in the red, that are worrying, this is the time to average down. Like, this could be the time where you create your profits for next year. And that's basically how every cycle and every investing in every asset works, basically. Because yeah, a lot of people are buying Bitcoin when it's fully hyped, when the prices are high, when a lot of money is moving, and that's when people are buying tops because it's advertised. People, yeah, it goes viral at those points. But you want to be buying when it's not going viral, when people are fearful, when there's blood in the streets. That's when you want to be buying. So at least my philosophy. That's how I'm buying. I like buying around these periods the most. And I'm definitely going to be doing that. All right, like I said, I just wanted to get this video out. Hopefully it's helpful to some people. Like, try to stay calm. This is normal. This happens in crypto. And yeah, let's see where this week takes us. And yeah, once again, if you like these videos, please leave a like and subscribe. Leave a comment if you are panicking, or if you're calm, if you have watched a lot of my videos or some of the other coaches that I'm affiliated with. And yeah, feel free to let me know what you guys think about this. And I'll see you on the next one, guys.